Herzlich willkommen im Drigungardchen-Institut in München beim Parnashavari Retreat mit Drupon Rinpoche. Warmly welcome to Drigungardchen Institute in Munich and to Parnashavari Retreat with Drupon Rinpoche. Drupon Rinpoche wird uns jetzt die Parnashavari Ermächtigung erteilen. Parnashavari ist die 20. der 21 Taras und schützt vor Bedrohungen und Epidemien. Sie ist die höchste Mutter aller Buddhas, hilft in dieser Form, Krankheiten zu befrieden und alle negativen Taten und Hindernisse zu beseitigen. Drupon Rinpoche will now bestow the Parnashavari empowerment. Parnashavari is the 20th of the 21 Taras and protects against dangers and epidemics. She is the Supreme Mother of all Buddhas, helping in this form to pacify diseases and eliminate all negative deeds and obstacles.
Terrain Zungtong Trajan de Ju Zamling Saso Kansala Yupe Teni Leta Monlam Tepatan Tamsik in Rive Chudo Tsama Concho Garden Latene Tate Par Zamling Tsarak Netan Der Mibde Venetur Kayang Ko Masonwe Teni Kunkamzawe Samdushavins.
So today, through the internet, I can meet all the students from all over the world, different places. And this is through the previously accumulated karmas and aspirations that everyone has made and previously kept the samayas that you all have kept. And based also on the kindness of the three jewels. And although I have not heard about how you're all coping with the difficult situation currently in the world, I would like to wish you all well, and I hope that you are all doing fine.
Tani ta tereng chutoken zeremde tani tsamen chinsar tares lo chik tumchu kar chenpo chik res kain sena ngachu depseni chichamne chikpote jabjengar chenpo chi res tani kongen chungkar tang tunne ramyin nika ke cho saya tang dripa jaya ke serto lo takpar dorkar tsedrup ke wang tang tri long o ti toni tini tusam gomsum che tsam tang dripa nyamni tsedi tini ni nga kereng nang ke yores.
So today is a day that normally we practice the annual puja in our center, and we do this based on the refuge, our soul refuge of Gachan Rinpoche, and during his birthday, during which we, based on this auspicious date, we engage in the practice of Tara, white Tara, and we purify our obscuration of self and others. During this auspicious day, we engage in the 5-day practice of empowerment and lung, the oral instructions, and guidance instructions.
Tani ta talo loma tamje ke lula na tsa mi rongs tani di corona na tsa de ke jin se ne tani nga tso nyampo lang zom ne ta nyamni siyat ko kapte 마종아레스.
So although that we are all not impacted by sickness ourselves, but due to the coronavirus that has spread from China, we are this time unable to meet together to practice.
다 이나양 난주 그 조오데 샘가르침보 인장 다데 내당 데레르스 드니 차마게 샘라 동하당 강알 오 샘트라데서 땡땡 요레스 다디 강알 샘트라데서 세르베 탑라 직디 메일록당 라 직디 메일록레테네 드니 루케 잔다 트레딩 군주 어떠서 체딘 시고야데 개침보레스 담배 출로레테네 드니 친후ken 직딘다 남주게 샘진 차마데 메다베 된 임바 데 또바다 대가나기 레줌데세와데 흘와미발라 이치니네 다 임핀 사초 샘거 토네 드니 냠니세야 그 고갑 징임바데 조는 요르스 동하 대발라 주야 그탑 다 남주 소소 나나 되네 냠니세야 고갑라가 요마레스 다 따뜻네 땅 델레테네 드니 차마 나나 데 나미냠폴라 냠좀시야다 대가나기 드니 소소 나니 다 개치슈데 드니 담배 추그 냠니세야데레스 대엔드 드니 추초기 깔레다 로송 마보땅네 드니 나초 맥 종통야다 나와그 드라투베 답다젠 튼진데 어떤 드르요레스 나초 냠부 데바나지 드니 냠니데 냠드세약 어때 차진데 요레스 데 차마데 로마 치랑 추치드 주바레스.
But in terms of Dharma practice, the mind is considered the most important. Therefore, although in the current situation that we're in, we are experiencing mental difficulties, we are for sure, we will definitely experience worry and fear. And in terms of the worldly approach, the approach of in this world, in the human world, we need to preserve our hygiene and physical health. But in terms of Dharma practice, it is explained very clearly that we need to understand that the world and the beings who live in it are impermanent. This is explained clearly in the Dharma. And we need to gain trust in the infallibility of the karma, the law of cause and effect. And based on this trust, then it should then be also supported by the altruistic practice of compassion and bodhicitta. So this is a good opportunity to practice this. And then we can then transform our happiness, our suffering to happiness. And this is also a good opportunity to practice at home together with our family. This is a very important point. So therefore, to seize this opportunity, the Dharma Center has tried to come up with some cost to provide with some difficulty the internet facility, to set up the internet facility so that we can both see and hear each other and practice together from long distance comfortably. And this is done for the sake of all the students.
다 로마 지랑 남지장 랑라 대와당 이나 펜페체드 teni soso lega kachimboda da mason ransonina oteso ropa sinro gores te matopa teni kanjo manjo namjun rowana yesena teni ramji nikala kangan chedu o te tutsu tela tune tutsu te chujusu masonwa teni soso nangla dene ta lunga yisum gewala korte tusam gomsum chinyamni yang takpa hila ga yin zhuo yin de long jie na teni ramji nika ka tung teni nruho yore.
So please bear in mind that for the sake of benefit of self and others, that one should not waste this time and opportunity. So unless one has the need to go for work, one should not be moving around or traveling around. And although we are staying at home, we should not waste our time. We should employ the body, speech, and mind and engage in virtue. And we should engage enthusiastically and purely in learning and contemplation and meditation for the sake of self and others.
Ta te ndu chinam pachitang ta nyamni siya ke wang chi long de so mambo yore te teni talo mixak ne tho minki serwa na yi ta natsa pe zara di ke kap so yang gangla gandur tela tertung pe sindu ta zo yipzun roma yinba la namba ritu loju ma sene ta samsar nisho tsakik nani chigris tendu di ke wang dang chi dang teni nga tsu nyamni siya dang te dang chap chik tu ta chap jingar chinen bo chikin chungka hindu lo takpa nga tsu dumchuri duchin chupa sene lo takpa siya o tendu teni yipzun roma kamo o chap jingar chinen bo chi zo sebe teni tenbe chichin kano soyo ba tsamak te kutse la parche mepe thoni te kutse hyape tenyak serdu o tar tu loma chuma tang yiptun roma kamo ni talo ke nga so nyampula o nyamni siya te yinsi.
So you have already received the empowerment and various empowerments, the oral transmission and the guided instructions for different practices. But at this time, in this kind of difficult situation, we are going to engage in the practice of Parnashavari, who is actually the same nature in Tara, but in the aspect of Parnashavari. And we are going to do this during the annual event, puja event, that is usually conducted to dispel the obstacles for the long life of our soul refuge, Gachen Rinpoche.
Ta ten du teni ndoda nga ji chebar wang res ta sa nga nyam se len ya la teni mi te mrong wa de wang res wang da chi ten du tara droma karmo ko wang de da mang phachel la yore phachel lo ju ma ko wang de da kashela ma to che ju ma re teni ten du ti nyamni siya ke chi to tin trenga ke lo ju ma ko wang de ko ya yins jetang lo tak par la droma nyamni kap so droma nda ma da ke droma jang kon da o ta teni shirap ti paro do sima da o da o de yang ki ma de da ma da lo tak par ko yu ta lo ti lo ju ma wang de ko ya char ke me te teni tara chara ke ne tang de la o te se ne teni zerem ten jo wa chin res
So normally you have already received the empowerments for White Tara, but most of you probably have these empowerments and the instructions for the practice of White Tara, but most of you probably have not received those empowerments and instructions for Parnashavari. And therefore, this time, in this particular occasion, I will grant the empowerments and instructions for the practice of Parnashavari. Usually, over the last few years, we have been giving the instruction empowerment for Tara, for Prashna Paramita deity, Manjushri, and so forth. But this time, we have changed the event, changed the program, and we will give this new empowerment and guided instruction on Parnashavari.
Taten du dunta kashe ngona, dunta niso ngona, de ritu loju make, wang de kuro chi sine, mambo chi ke lab song de, yina yang tenge kormi. Kain sena, jeta ngala di ritu loma chu make wang de, jab jingar chino bonde ni tuma mambo chi top song, yina yang ta miksa ke te nyamni siya tanda ka choma song. Ten du yini wang ki top makor yan rihu ma soso ke te tiks nyamni si ne ramna nyingpa tsedin ya te mana lerong ke nyingpa ching rono wang ko go res. Ten du tini tar katsam danta ta sum sem dori ti kapso. Tini ritu loma chuma ke nyamni si ne. O tandu se te seng ten di pachir lerong ke nyingpa tsam drek song. Tani te se ne ta chi nampa ke nyamni siya ke chi te mek nyange tere. O ti wang te maa kuriya yins.
So actually a few weeks ago, many people, students, have requested that I give this Parnashavari empowerment many times, but I did not do so. And this is because in general, although I have many times received empowerment from Gachen Rinpoche, but I have not managed to practice this deity. So I have actually been doing this for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I have been engaged in the practice, and actually, although I may not be fully the lerung tang topa ni dua.
Lerong lesrong. Tam nyamnin dor te pachi. Tsam de sidin tsam pe juno po tsedi nrumbam si song de gore.
Laso.
Lesrong sidin nrumbam marina yang.
Laso. So although I have not completed the full retreat of Parnashavari, but I have spent some time to practice it, and so at least in this sense I'm able to give the empowerment for the sake of the students' practice of this deity.
Olas. Tate indu tani tereng ke kapsa papa wang se yari. Ta wang se yate karere sena sanje sang je tsarwa jisu chuchi pumpo je che yedong song le. Te karere song sena semjin tamje ke yu la le tang nyumompa mambo yu zang teni di rere ke nyingpo la rere song du chupong je che yedong se yate chare se.
So today the event is an empowerment. So what is the meaning of empowerment? When the Buddha became enlightened, he gave 84,000 types of teachings. And this is because all the beings, they have many kinds of afflictions. So for each of those afflictions, they require a total up to 84,000 types of remedies.
Ta nimong tsama den dor du yana nimong tok sum si. Te chupong je che yedong den dor du yana ndo yon sini tikpa tang ndrewa nga dorjitikwa sini nilandu yores.
So in order to, in brief, when all the afflictions are summarized, they can be summarized into the 3 types of poisons. And when the remedies for all the 84,000 types of afflictions are summarized, they can be categorized into the tantras and the sutras.
Tan dodang nga seya tini Revan tartok sanje kompang tobyala chebar chiga yo maris nika ka lami top togo yores. Yimba yina yang te Revan sa tartok sanje kompang tobyala tap tang lam yokche tang yutse all te dike chebar te tini dola tenne nga te rinpa yega toni chebar mpaga yores.
So in terms of achieving the fruition or result of Buddhahood, there's no difference between the practice of Sutra and Tantra. They both delivers or produce the same results. However, between these two, the Sutra and Tantra, the main difference is one is faster and one is slower. And between the Sutra and the Tantra is more superior, is superior to the Sutra in terms of 4 ways.
Ta te kare resina rinpa yed chebar mpaya te tani dönjik naya mamong tang tamang kawa meba tang wangpo nunpo wangseba nga tikpa chebar mpa songri. Tendu tawa, gomba, juba, rewa sina yek toni chebar mpaga yores.
Tönla mamong patang.
Dönjik laya mamong tamang kawa meba wangpo nunpo wangseba nga tikpa chebar mpa songri.
So what is the difference? What are these 4 differences? It is stated in the scriptures that the sutra is not deluded, not even about a single point at all, and it is
Dönjik mamongpa tamang kawa meba.
And the tantra has many methods, and it has very little difficulties, and therefore the tantra is more superior than the sutras. So the tantra is superior in terms of its view, its conduct, and its meditation and its result. These are the 4 points of superiority.
Oh yeah, that in ordinary kare resina tap tawala tani dönjik la mamongpa la sedu tawala yachimbo goyangbo gomba tala tap mawa drup tap yen ring du sum la soba. Tani juba la drup tap gomba la tap mawa yupa yinzang juba la kale hira meba. Tani reba tala karpa mangbo la gormo gowa. Tani dikin kanda so yina penna mila raipa na ki tsechik luchik la tat so sangha ke lam cheparchi, dangwa cheparchi, lama cheparchi chedan dimba tsaman zomna te tsechik luchik la songyo kompang top togo res.
So the first point regarding the view of the tantra or its method being not deluded about a single point is that the tantra's view is vast and very open. And the second point, in terms of its meditation, the tantra has various techniques or approach in terms of its meditation. Those that are short and extensive and so forth. And in terms of the conduct, because he has superior view and methods and meditation, therefore the conduct of the tantra does not involve those difficulties like in the sutra. And then as far as the achievement of the result in the tantric approach, the result can be achieved without having to go through many kalpas, many aeons. The result can be achieved in a very short time. Those people who are involved in great sins or non-virtues, for example, in the case of masters and practitioners such as Milarepa, with the conditions of having met a qualified, authentic guru, he could achieve enlightenment in one lifetime.
Taten du tren wang siate jikti sunguk do ta nga chi chepar wang res ten du do ha ni ki chepar ta nga ta la thap chik ta wang ta yor wang ta ma member sia ku wang la.
So in today's context of empowerment, Lord Jiten Sungon has said that the difference between Sutra and Tantra is the empowerment, and the function of empowerment is to ripen those that are yet to be ripened, those who are yet ripened.
Ta ni ba ta la ta ni mador wanam towar si pe cheese ta wang dang chi de so si na ma kan kha ta kan jong man jong se na de yo ma res te la yap tin che long san je ne ren ba yin de la ju unik ju long me nga ta ti ke tho ni ti ni so su nyam se la ni ke nyam yong ke chor wa ta nu pa o te ma kuriya res.
So the second point is the instructions that ripen those who are yet to be ripened. And the instructions is not something we can just get anywhere we want. The instructions is supposed to be comprising those who have already gone through the experience, with the experience of receiving the lineage oral instructions and the pith instructions, and who has the supporting instructions of the scriptural tradition, and they're able to grant the instruction based on their own experience.
Ay, ta ten du jikti sumgung ke lamram tamji tunji nyamni gu song lam ji rimba tamji tunji ke nani nyamse len go res ten du wang de la ang ko sangha chua kan chale gonam chua ke rimba yin de la ko chap changma sin ko ro go res wang sin de ga sa do pampa da torma gor ya pengge yo mares the lam ji rimba kurang la tene chale gonam si rimba yo re di tho ne tene wang de go res cho rimba
Gona liya bukuma wangi ka.
lamram tamji tunji nyamni gus tunji ke nan lam ji rimba chama de chama sin nyamse len go res wang si pampa gol ya torma gol ya jibu ping mares ko choalan chale gonam rimba hin ro dang yo re de chap changwan ro thoni tini ko go res.
So Jiten Sungon has stated that all the different aspects of the practice, the path, has to be completely present in one session of practice. And therefore, in an empowerment, we cannot just give the empowerment or receive an empowerment just by going through the physical stages, such as touching the vase on the head and so forth. We need to go through all the proper procedures of giving the empowerment. All this has to be complete.
Taten du wang de kuriya la tangbo wang kursak wang kurke lama rangke na ta so la walong chisum tang tegana yiti ke la teken sam ninrup tati to lo wang kurbu kapsu tangbo wangrup sin so ka wang le ya jin khor kan du ni tani wang kurje ta su torma ta pompa ta su drup Te tsarwa jiso, teni loma la wang kurwa kapso, teni loma ka tabrik si goya la. Chi sab tabrik rinpa ye yore.
Mumala.
Loma ha. Chi ka tabrik rinpa ye.
So during the stages of the empowerment, for the Lama who is granting the empowerment, the Lama himself has to have received the empowerment and the instructions and the oral instructions, guided instructions himself, and then the Lama has to do the self-empowerment as a preparation, and he also has to prepare the mandala, the torma, and the vase, the pumpa, the vase that is used for the empowerment. And then as far as the student is concerned, the student has to prepare himself or herself through 4 different stages of the external, in terms of the external preparation.
Tati rinpa ye de tambo de trusi go. Trusi siya de la dorje semba la. Tene loma nu de rungu serto. Ta lunga yi sumchi. Lenyu ke dripa pa tsangma zoya tang. Tene nipa de la gigla torma tre siya de. Danzin le jipe nyumum pe du tang gigti so pa sosu semju ni meba zoya. Sumba de la tene sungun kholo gom la. Sungun kholo gom labde soso yedam lai sanang ke thone tene sungun kholo gom de. Ta nyumum pa ke du tang gig pa te chalite. Yanja sosu sem lu sem la nyumum pa du tang gig te so mayongwa. Nyumum pa mayongwa. Dona nyumum tonga to som te sosu lu sem la mayongwa ke sungun kholo gom. Ta yipa te la danzin ke nyimpo la teni sosu lunga ye sum te lama dorji lopun tang teni yedam ta lojuma la pyoge yin sa ni mendan baya tere si.
Shiba de
Danzin ke nyimpo
nyempo ale
sosu lu tang nga yi sum te lama dorji lopun tang yedam teni lojuma la ya pyoge yin sa pyoge na teni yedam lojuma ke kusong toku sanab te soso la chur top yore si. Sama lama pyoge na da siya te omara danzin me chade teni go si gya le.
Lasa.
Sanab kare na shok yore si.
Lasa. So as for these 4 stages, the first one comprised the practice of cleansing, and this is the cleansing done by the practice recitation of Vajrasattva. This will then enable the student to become a qualified recipient by cleansing the obscuration of the 3 doors, body, speech, and mind. And the second one involves the gektor, the dispelling, the throwing away, using the torma to remove the obscurations, the obscuration of self-clinging through the throwing out the torma. And the third one involves meditating on the protection mandala, the mandala which is to protect ones from the obscuration from returning back to us, the obscuration that has been thrown out. And this is a function of meditating on the protective mandala. And the fourth one involves offering the cling to the self, the offering our obscuration of clinging to oneself, and to offer it to the Lama and the deity. And once we offer this self-clinging away, then due to the lack of self-clinging, then the blessing of the Lama and the deity can enter oneself.
ya ta te chi tabri rinpa yen de te rinpa yen de me do ya yes.
So now I will recite and go through these 4 stages of preparations for the empowerment.
Je da ra da ma dam je ne la nam ji ne tu so da la ye chen da ba. De yin da ge tu je o om be da sa do sa ma ya ma ne ba da ya be da sa do di no ba de da ne do me ba wa su do kha yo me ba wa su do kha yo me ba wa ana ra do me ba wa sa wa se de me ba yan da sa wa ga ma sa da me su dam ji re yang go ro. Ha 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 ho banga wan sarva da danga dam be da ma me man da be da ba wa ma sa ma ya sa do a om be da sa do sa ma ya ma ne pa la ya be da sa do di no ba de da ne do sudu ka yo me ba wa subu ka yo me ba wa ana ra do me ba wa sa wa se de me ba yan da sa wa ga ma sa da me su dam ji re yang go ro hong ha 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 ho banga wan sarva da da Mida mami mida mida baba ma samaya sa do a om beda sa do samaya mane balaya beda sa do dino ba didanda do me baba sudu kayo me baba subu kayo me baba anara do me baba sarva siddhe me bayanza sarva kama sudam me sudam kirayan kuro ha ha ho banga ven sarva tatanga dam beda mami mida beda baba ma samaya sa do a ade kingade Samaya yere ye ho om wan ben ga ne da 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 hong pai om ma so ba wa shu da so ba da ma so ba wa shu da hang to ma nga om ne so ren bo ji ne ye ge ja che wa na do om a hong wu de che wa da so la je le de to ma da ye to ba me ba Saba mi be deva che par ji no ba na ko da da nya ba ra jo om a ka ro mo ka sa ba da ma na a den de be na do do om a hong pai so wa om a ka ro mo ka sa ba da ma na a den de be na do do om a hong pai so wa om a ka ro mo ka sa ba da Adin de be na do do ma hong pai so wa na ma sa ba da da nga da a wa lo ka da om sam ba ra hong na ma sa ba da da nga da a wa lo ka da om sam ba ra Namasarvata ngada valo ngada oma sambara hong chumde de yeke baran jema la sanzalo de yeke bazunde tambala sanzalo de yeke ba kanjamne la sanzalo de yeke banji batamjet yonzo travala la sanzalo kayen simo jewa yen jumona da chaza da simbo hyajin sawa da simje namba nazo da jihenke wa sone da tera tormane zawa hyajin Dijin dewa mambo da jibanda yanguzi la nipa samba jewa da sinin na la pempe sem teren sije jibar je jije dene chujo jen teriyo yang da dona sambar ju jubo kong la cheba pomba de gelong ge jon de yang tabze de sije meje kayang me sola sola kunyan ze rangali la pelong la yena neba mazi je om chimbo wan chungo kanda Lilang ba ne zebe ne da nyewa sone so den chu rang ne so tang sawa buddha sada nang ga za no ma samba na honga hana na honga na bayang na honga na ho manga be ra Samana honga na baya honga na ya ho manga me ra na Rangole wanzo da zarva do karane je asawa nyema wadan ba yen sarva wanto so tamje da chabjen baba la so ma tang tamje doje kalan da yana da la re wo tamje doje sa ye lo je san tamje doje tawa chimbo da de da ka pan na doje da ye tawa saro doje rawa da ya saro ye je me bon ban zam tamje da ba yen to ba so man kholo yang ye ja che wa jo om me da na me da ba ba me da bin da me da pa ga ra ben za ra ba da zo la tam sam sam do Bedanzola analaka hong 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 Sage pöje so yeme do da da len ye ne de jimba de san de jen la mi de pro Rogu nam da kin de je war kyo ko som yon zo lam me so na la sna san so de yin ni jen chu da le lom chu na si yong ji la la min cho ko ngo do za do so om ngo ron de wan da Rana mandala ba de za so wa Hola so Ta wang ke chi ta bre ba ye de so ne Tene nang Ta tambo namba sanje pe chu se ya de la Kulong zambo Chik tang Tene kunchu Tene te kang la Tene tikpa chechong chepara semji yin songna jidin songung tendi yinpin sanchong chodo semji ya ta tela teni mambo nrike kyoya yore ten lordi na ta terenge ritu lojuma wang kyoya te nekap zamleng dera tingchang ta corona natsa te gyokbo kyoya tang tartok semji tamji teni tenda dewa sanje gompa tabi chi to ne wang to hyo te nyamse ling teni semji tamji la ropa sike yin sambe yinpin sanchong chodo semji go res dongha niki chepat wang re tikpa chechong se ya te semji chechong kanza o de go res.
Last. So now that we have finished with the 4 outer preparation, as for the inner preparation, nangi tradi di kazue.
Tambo semji de.
So the inner preparation, we have to start with the practice of bodhicitta, and this is the crucial point in the practice of the holy dharma, and followed by the bodhicitta, which is followed by the conduct. Now, between the 2 yanas, the Mahayana and the Hinayana, the difference between them lies in bodhicitta. The Hinayana involves lesser aspiration, the aspiration to gain the Hinayana enlightenment, and the bodhicitta in the Mahayana it's actually a vast mind of achieving supreme enlightenment. So in this particular practice of in the context of the practice of Parnashavari, one should generate the motivation that in order to pacify the coronavirus sickness around the world now as a temporary measure, and the ultimate measure, the ultimate aim, to achieve the highest goal of Buddhahood, and this is the purpose of this is to benefit all the sentient beings, and it is for this purpose, for this aim, that I will receive the empowerment and practice Parnashavari. One should generate this motivation.
Ta tela jartsab sambang gombo ka kare song risina semji pane yindung cher yanda zobo sancho dos semji ade semji ying tungna chi di semba zambo tela tene teki sonam teke soso sanje kompang tobyak teni jo job yores ta pernas tembe yindung drupe zoksangje sipe randung drupe khowarin chams temba sanje chomdin de ken roa yinram na samno to na khong jarsi ta ko pamjor de yonso zoba lutane teni semji yin tungna kable jares teke khong khepsang de thomne ta sanje kompang thop chares pugutawa siban kamsong korba semjin te da zo sin nga ga na nga de na nga chi nga ram samde de tapang khowana na tini tharya yo mare si donghar dang kanga dewa donghar lan jor ta tende sin ne de ores te de semji sia de pe ke chim ores.
So the Arya Maitreya, Bodhisattva Maitreya, says that the generation of bodhicitta is to achieve enlightenment for the sake of others. And it is for the sake of benefiting others that based on this motivation that one wishes to achieve enlightenment, which acts as the cause of benefiting others. So if we look at the case of the Buddha Shakyamuni, he has actually been considering and kept in his mind how to benefit others, how to best fulfill the well-being, to accomplish the benefit of others. And because of this, it is to this end that he decided to abandon his worldly life, his fortune, all his properties, and then he then worked hard for the benefit of others. And it is because of this approach that he finally achieved full enlightenment. And on the other hand, the worldly, childish, sentient beings like ourselves, we have only been thinking about ourselves and our own benefit, and we have done everything for ourselves and for our own benefit, and we have remained in samsara with endless suffering.
Taten di trenke ritu loju ma ke wang te kawani ri sina khong dugong dharma kirtik tani jinang ngapchu pas wang chimbo tana mari jinang tana ngapchu thamba yore sila ta te ke nalo ni tani ritu loju ma ke wang tere si.
So, what is the source of this practice of the deity Parnashavari? So, it comes from the a series of 50 empowerments compiled by the Master Dharmakirti. And these empowerments are actually permission empowerment, Jenang, the not full empowerment. And among this series of 50 permission empowerment, or Jenang, one of them is the practice of the deity Parnashavari.
Tate endu teni ratu loju matela o serpo jangos kumdo da samsin da o ta churong dram dala nga tix chepal o kumdo samsin de tix chepan dos te endu ti ngapche panang ke tena teni tren wang dela loju ma yangu jindu te ma kuya yens teni nyamni siyala teni lojuma serpo trindos te du tal lojuma ena kor serpo na ri jango na chipari te du ti ngapchi panana lojuma jango nando te chowa na yinge ma ten do ya yins.
So Parnashavari comes in various aspects, such as in the yellow body, with a yellow body, a green body, and different implements, and so forth, with some slight differences. But today, I will give the empowerment on the green Parnashavari, and this is the one from the 50 empowerments. But the practice that we will do in the sadhana is the one which is a yellow Parnashavari. They are just slightly different, but they are in the nature of the same.
Ta sanching ipakan de la loju tunje ma he na yi ma chi pai chun den jo sen du wang da thi kare na ti loju te go yore loju te ha go go re loju ju pe ta wan ri yung tin thong de pa chi yi chi shi de pe sanam ju sem the chong da na sam ban ro song du ta ti loju te nge project thola ma lo yo ge yin teni ta zo de yin chi thola da lo za wa ke ti ma te si ge re me te sabje ma tan zam de teni project thoni ma yo bo lo yo ya yin
알았어. 담보 디 로주 디 당와라 아니 디
loju
니바디
ju pe
연텐
ta
대바
wan de yon te
숨바 시바
yi chi shi teni de loju ta wa yi chi ka che ona yi chi ta de ba ka che ona te la sanap ta ne ban ju ho res sem na te so me na sam ban do res.
알았어. So before receiving the empowerments and practicing the deity, one should understand the background and history, and through knowing and understanding the background of the deity, then one will have more faith, and then through understanding the deity's qualities, one will have more conviction and belief, and then one will be able to engage in the practice, and the more faith and belief we have, and the more effective the practice will be. So I will go through the history. I'll read through the history in Tibetan quickly, and it will be translated into English.
Jubdunba loma jumbe jiso nawa yinte lamon den chowo nambar hamze le trupe pardin lamu ponyo jiktin kuntu juwe latan debje so jekin tru jine zik manjek par chuchin japsu songke songpe latan debje kunjin chuchin japsu zong tene lamoni tingin zina hyuk hinkam ta tsur Shinkam taktsur maung par sanje pardin novarin chinto churpe lungtin top ruwa rikto kane su sung chutin ritu ndanga na shing ritu sabar loma chune pakpa mepambe zong depe lamu ritu loma chinto dras zong de jabe ju peme rikje kanyi chomoro dras jumtru trawa so jude kune hi sambutrele dukzup tamji hiwata nenam tamji thozi pa Parnashavari hisa namjur chinji gompara jas hiso ngudupa kun zeki jule tashi kunji damo te luchin kunji chapsun jur sipa matong parten ne jiktin kun la parche mi hisong sos ta loji teri.
So this goddess is a female Mahakala, an emanation of wrathful Buddha Vairochana. She traveled with her attendants to all the worlds and was feared by the gods and the 8 types of deities and spirits, who fled away from them. The Buddha Avalokiteshvara told them to not be afraid and advised them to pay homage and take refuge in her. Thus the gods and the 8 types of deities and spirits paid homage and took refuge in her. Then this goddess entered a meditative concentration and purified the realms. She received a prophecy that foretold her future enlightenment as the Buddha, glorious precious jewel. She then traveled to teach the Dharma in the realms of the 6 types of sentient beings. She dressed herself with mountain leaves in the wilderness and recited the mantra of the Arya Ajita Mipam. She was thus known as Goddess with Mountain Leaves, Parnashavari. Her sadhana belongs to the Lotus Buddha family of the Rafu type. This is mentioned in various tantras such as the Web of Illusion Tantra. The Sambhuti scripture says, "She who pacifies suffering and cruelty, destroys all the diseases, is called Parnashavari. Yogis should meditate on her." The Tantra of all-seeing accomplishment says, "Queen of all auspiciousness, savior of all living beings. As long as samsara is not empty, all practitioners will have no obstacles."
Alas. Tate endu loma chiran su saso kawa la youna. Tani sangha ka ngowo tanang de ke chimpori sangha nyamselenya la tanang mena nyamselenya yo mare. Te de chiran su yuksa kangba kare na te tani shinkam la gom. Ta teneng traja jini wangkon kinka lama de na ta chik di ritu lojo ma ngusu yin samyata. Tani taga na yin di chiran su tang khor kasakala ta sapso kasakala mambo yore te tsama te tani di ritu lojo ma ke khor pawo tang khanro ngusu yin samya. O ten di danang ka thoni wang da hyoko res.
So wherever you are staying, please, for the practice of the secret mantra Tantra Vajrayana, it is important to have a pure view. Pure view is very important. So please visualize wherever you are, your place. Please visualize your place as a pure realm. And for the Lama who is giving the empowerment, please think of the Lama, the Guru, as Parnashavari in person, actual Parnashavari. And for your companions, if you have any around you, please think of them as the retinue, the actual retinues of Parnashavari. So please give rise to pure view.
알았어. 다 되게 토니 되니 로마 탐지게 야 라마 도지 로봉라 소와 뎁네 되니 지디시고스 소와 뎁 세야데 카레레스나 소와 세야데 쇼와 뎁 시디 쇼와 야 쇼와 탱유 라마라 그치 당하라 디 왕도 그로지스 따라 리투 로주마케 지낭도 나노지 신 담보야 소완도 마고 검도 라명에 왕공 주쇼스는데 동의요 말레스
가르통기요 말해.
담보 로마케 라마야 소완도 왕도 지낭도 꾸로지 소완도 볼마도 라마 용능에 줄로 왕공 주쇼스는데 동의 말레스 산제라 담보 디 라창바 자진테서 소와담는 하베 주트 땡이는 마도 담보도 거요 말레스 취지 치완도 뭐지
Lasa. So, all the recipients, all the students of that who are receiving the empowerment should first make the supplication and recite as follows. For empowerment, one should always make a supplication before receiving it. The word solwa dep in Tibetan supplication, the first syllable, the first word solwa means to make a request, and the last syllable dep means to please provide the empowerment so that the empowerment will be received. So in order to receive empowerment, it is important to first make a request. It is not something that can be just given anywhere at all as one like. Also, when first the Buddha achieved, and when he had first attained enlightenment, he only gave the teachings, the Dharma teaching, after being requested by the gods. This signifies the greatness of the holy Dharma.
다 남주나 지두테 담보 된다들로 드니 지라 부케 지두시우 드랭 담보 부케들로 드니 디 된다들로 연 파체티 답데사리 텐데 담보 부케 토니 드니 지두나노 지스.
Okay, so please first make the recitation supplication in Tibetan.
지선나와른 바케와 돈도 소완데 반데에 지든주 군친 이시 풍보 젠 시베 홀로 남종와 대랭 헤베 른친 제 조워 달라 가든 조르 조워 달라 가든 조르 조워 달라 가든 조스 담보들이
Kunkin Yeshero. Pregero. Injiro.
인시 돌아오다.
Master, with your kindness, please grant me the precious treasure you are setting forth today. That is the embodiment of omniscient wisdom, and that purifies the wheel of samsaric existence.
다티지 든다 로마가야 라마라 소바타 지라스 드니 라마케오 드게레스 임바 이나양 드니 로마 치란소 담보 니바들라 난그 답릭 름방아 고그레스 답릭 름방아데 데지드나로 지스 다드나 드랭텐드케 자고모도 된 름방아데 도 두야나 담보 왕도 효고나 곤초 숨 신도라 나라 잡아 숨다래 곤초 잡아 숨나 잡순 고레스 드니 소수 나르제게 득바 먹게와 차마 된 유바다지데 샤고레스 숨바들은 로아 셈진 그 까보 게벨레 가레세나 될 차도 미부터는 지수이란 공고레스
Sunbadi Jesuirang.
이바들라 상 마제 받는 다티 냠니 드시네 왕도 효 냠스레네 셈진 동시게 nga ba de nge gewa gare dom na ya yong su zo ba de semjin tham ji ten de wa sa je kong bang to be chi de ngo ge yin sin o de la jun sha yin nga la re o te ji si ku yes do de ge na te ri ta nang ta be ba nga.
So after having made the supplication, then the master agrees to confer the empowerment. And although the master agrees to confer the empowerment, the recipient, the student, has to make the 5 types of inner preparation. The first preparation is to go for refuge to the 3 jewels. The second one involves confessing one's negativities that one has accumulated in the past. The third one involves rejoicing in all the virtues that have been accumulated by others. The fourth one involves the motivation to practice this deity Parnashavari for the sake of benefiting others. The fifth one involves dedicating all the virtues from the practice for the sake of attainment of full enlightenment.
Holas. Taten dunge te ma tambo peke thoni. Lo tene te jila o te lo tsawa ke tunda de ma lo gres.
So first I'll read it in Tibetan and then it will be translated to English.
Lama dang dunji ja la zo nam je tong do jap sun ro hin dik ba xia pa dang ge wa la ji se ye ra wa dang sa chong cho do sim ji pa dang ge ba za wa zo bu san cho do ngo wa te ji nang ke hun ro jun xia nam da jun xia nga nam da ji ba le ten de ji dun zu kon cho som la da kem che dik pa me ge so so xia ro ba ge la ji ye rang sang ge san chu yi ji zong 상계 주당 솜초라 장초바드 닥겸체 랑긴 되니 랍덥서 장초 셈네 지바르지 장초초게 셈네 지지네 셈진 탐지 나게 런드니에 장초균초 이용 제바르지 롤라 펜처 산제 르바르효 롤라 펜처 산제 르바르효 롤라 펜처 산제 르바르효.
I take refuge in the 3 jewels and confess all negativities and non-virtuous acts. I rejoice in the virtues of being, and I will hold the Buddha's awakening in mind. Until attaining awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. In order to fully accomplish the purpose of others and myself, I give rise to bodhicitta. Having given rise to the mind of supreme awakening, I welcome all sentient beings. I will practice the supreme bodhisattva conduct that is pleasing to all. May I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Holas. Ta chinang ke tabrik nika te drumne teni ta wang dong go zu ya re. Ta tap ji ju lam ji ram pa la me lam tan to lam ni su yu pa les.
So
Tap ju la teni ma me pa se ya ko wang dang ta ma do wa to wa si pa te la thi se ne ni yu re si tina ne tambo ma me pa se ya ko wang de res.
So having completed both the inner and outer preparation, I will now proceed with the empowerment. And in the method tantra, there are 2 aspects: the aspect of ripening those who are not ripened, and the aspect of liberating those who are not liberated. And the aspect of ripening those who are not ripening is the aspect of the empowerment.
Ta tela ma member siak wang sia de kare laur sina wang ma thop pala chinap mes wang ma thop na la dom na tela sinap na udup thup thu ma res pe na 제마 zenna nom 용시 제마데 심발 zenna nom 용고 말레시 때르데 소트나 zenna nom 용고 레스 텐두 왕세야데 되나 이레스.
So, what does it mean by the empowerment that ripens? So, here it means that if one does not have the empowerment and one do the practice, there will be no blessings. This can be illustrated through the example of like a sand. No matter how one squeezes the sand, one will not get oil. But one can actually get oil when one squeezes sesame seed.
다 데라 샘진 탐지의 주라 산지의 힘보다 열레스 얘나야 미터 말레스 벤나 사원직 사건보는 야야나 로톤다 소나야 대야 동보당 되는 레벨 로마도 연구 말레스 다 데라 가래 거스는 초고 사원 초숨 좀소나 되니 고 동보 로마 레벨 메토다 제바 연구를 되는데 왕세야데 되니 추나시 산출 그 샘지 스납트 톱고요레스 다 산출 샘지 스납트 톱나 티 소수 단진데 파이 싱로드 티 소수 샘데와 기분 힘보 산진 힘보다야 멘토레스 근나 차름 되라 마트 지안의 초 차원으로 돼서나 그 양손이 집어 창조로.
So all the minds of all sentient beings have in its essence the Buddha nature, but it is not in the ripened state. And this is like the seed, a dry seed that may be left by itself for many years, but it cannot grow into trees or flowers. So what is needed here is the water and the conditions of the soil and sunlight, and then it can grow into the plant with the flowers and leaves and trunks and so on. So in this particular case of the empowerment is the condition, acts as the condition of the water and as the blessings of the bodhicitta mind. So through the blessings of the bodhicitta, one can then make the self-grasping, the self-clinging collapse. It can then collapse, and then the seed of the Buddha nature can then ripen. This can be seen in the example of the hot water and the ice. The condition of the hot water can melt the ice of the self-grasping, and then one can then get ocean of water.
다 데라 잡진 가치는 뭐지 가래송으로서나 왕세야데 라왕 림바 산초 샘지 라왕 림바 송도 대 가래리스나 야로 찍라 버지 유나 되니 그 야로 그 버리스 얘나야 로당당 로장당 참아 세기 말라 빠르나 그 야로 버리데 콜라티 야시가 완차데 요마레스 다고 로장당 되니 냠뇽다 참아 데 찬데 되니 다 야로 빨라게 야시가 완차데 벌레테 요레스 소소 임발라 문제 된두 왕세야데 라왕 레시데다 야로 버코랑게 고랑 빨라게 야시데 소소랑 그처럼 네 완차 데스 왕 고로 세야데 데테우 디 소소 레만나지.
So according to Gachin Rinpoche, he describes the process of giving the empowerment as the process of giving the authority, giving the freedom, the self-power that empowers the person. And this can be exemplified through the example of the king and his son, the prince. The prince may be the son of a king, but because it is he is not yet educated or trained, so he has no authority or power to become the king. So once the prince has gone through enough sufficient education and training, then he will then be able to receive, or he will be qualified to receive the authority and the power from the king, and then proceed to become the king. So this is what this is how the empowerment works. The empowerment is a process through which the independence or the power is given to the other person, and then the person will have the authority to practice.
Voilà. Taten du music wankaran pandor du bas. Teni ko song toki snap sams. O jisanawe. Ngubi shogaton de soran de pande jidun zos. O tati ko song toki snap sinamado jinang sinamado te kuro chi sin ngubi te kuro ta tabrik sama cha ngubi kuro chi sin loma tam chek tin lama doji lopun la ya. Soran de jidisi kores.
So for the brief empowerment of the body's speech and mind of the deity, one should then, to receive the empowerment, first make the request to please grant the empowerment of the body, speech and mind, and please repeat as follows.
Lopun gongso so dala jomdinde retu loma juma jangu kusong toki jisonawa zard so lopun gongso so dala jomdinde retu loma juma jangu kusong toki jisonawa zard so lopun gongso so dala jomdinde retu loma juma Yanku kusong toki jisonawa zard souls.
Master, please listen to me. Please grant me the empowerment of the body, speech and mind of the Bhagavati Green Parnashavari. Master, please listen to me. Please grant me the empowerment of the body, speech and mind of the Bhagavati Green Parnashavari.
Lara sebrato koye jinanga tundo sorwande pande jidun zo ta sebra kambo koye wang te songko wang toki wang te ramba yindo yungo res tendu teni te ramba yindo yungo kapsa tambo ritu loma chuma ke koye wang te nga tsu lula kuro je sena lama dojo lopo na sorwande jidu res.
Rinpoche Indo Jinlap Shugireti.
La sebra.
La.
Chedra.
Okay.
Ko song tok yorwa tambo ko yawante lula koro che se so ande.
So in order to receive the empowerment, individual empowerment of the body, speech and mind, first we make the request to receive the empowerment of the body.
La sebra ko ye jinanga tondo sorwande bande ye jidunzu. Dorjen zemba gongso so danen rola pendon to zochin chula sondepji 차지 이시 지드 솔 차지 이시 지드 솔 차지 이시 지드 솔.
Vajra holder, please listen to me. For the benefit of beings, I supplicate you, who possess great kindness, please cause the mudra of primordial wisdom to arise.
Yeah, that thing, drink one the Pampalatin Corriores. Pampaka, chu, dutzeltin. Then du zi siate, Numong du la yishing I zi la, Numong put du the mebazoya la yishing, sit gores, then du, or dutzeltine. Teni Pampachote, Gioni one corn capso, go you one take, Tambo, lu zai dripata. Teni, the two loma jumbe. Go you want the top. That the top backup so. Then yams along na. The lut triple got. Nipa, not a want. korn wa kapsa nga ka wang the top tani long ka chup digwa ta de pata ta ti nga ka chup thap ta nga de nyam sa lang na tani nga ta lom pyu jop kon ru ya tani samba thok wang te la te so so le korn wa kapsa tigli de pata tani nga sem tingin ji nyam sa lang na tani maung pa la tani chu ju kon ru ya o ten de ren ba yin sa long tigli chu ko long chu ko long ko chu ko sen de yo
So today the empowerment is given through the vase, and in the vase then there is the nectar. The nectar in Tibetan is called dutsi. So dut actually symbolizes the maras, the afflictions, and tsi is like the, in this case is the purifying nectar. So the nectar that purifies away the mara of afflictions. So the body empowerment serves to purify the channels of the body, and through the practice of this we can then achieve the purification of the channels and achieve the Nirmanakaya. And for the speech empowerment, we first receive the speech empowerment, and through this we purify the winds or the energies in the channels, and then through the practice of this one can achieve the fruition of the Sambhogakaya. And for the mind empowerment, the empowerment will then purify the essence or the tikle, and through the practice of this one can achieve then the Dharmakaya. So it is through these three stages that the channels, the energies, and the tikle or the drop get purified, and the three different kayas of Nirmanakaya, Sambhogakaya, and Dharmakaya is achieved.
ta wang de la chi wang nang wang den ji wang sin sum yo re de la chuen ji pe tan chuen za den si tam bon chuen ji pe de la bon pa ngo to de ya ba si wang si bon pa ngo yo to ya ra de chi bang bang de chuen ji ran la ko gom pa nang wang so so ta ri tu lo ju ma gong go de nang wang de chuen ji pe nya chik chen ne chu pa den ji wang si ta ti ke pe te la te ne te ni dong ke ji ti sung gong ko wan dong ju le chi ne to pa yin song ra wang ke dong da ha ko ne te ne wang te de to ho re si so ji pe te la te ne den ke wang
Tundok pa di tungi wangra.
ya
So the
wan dong ju le chi ne to pa yin si wang dong da ha ko te to tham na te ni wang te to bi re si
So the empowerment comprises three aspects: the outer, inner, and the actual aspect, or the ultimate aspect. So, and this is given, the empowerment is given through the examples, through the analogies, and its actual meaning. The examples or the analogies, the illustrations, in this case is like the vase, and the vase serves as the analogy based on which the empowerment is given to illustrate the meaning of the empowerment. And this process is the external empowerment. As for the internal empowerment, one visualizes the deity Parnashavari, and this is the inner empowerment. And the actual empowerment is the process that actually happens, actually takes place once the person who receives the empowerment realizes the meaning of the empowerment, the actual meaning of the empowerment.
알았어. 다 담보 랍디 범파 시 왕 난거 왕 동지 라우라 다냐 왕 휴버갑서 담보 난거 왕들이 담보 가이즈는 소술르드 라르곰 대 담색 선바 되니 범파던 고라야 이히 선바 야와를 나그 왕고야 되니 라단다 있음이 봐 되게 왕대 띵인지 어떤 선반도 호레스 담보 나들 시왕 난거왕 동지왕 솜도와 다라 문의 왕효 냠스 림갑서 담보 난거왕 소소라를 공고라 대 담색 선바 되니 범파 고라 영도와 대 이히 선바 야와를 나그 왕고호라 되니 다 라단다 있음이 봐 순바 돈 담보 왕대 띵인지 대인데 순바대 이히 선바 담색 선바 이히 선바 띵인지 선바 르바 들어오고 그래서
2천만 년은 가서래. 얘나 왕갑.
다다 왕갑서.
Okay, that's
all.
So based on the outer process of giving empowerment to the vast, the actual empowerment occurs when one visualizes oneself as the deity, Parnashavari. And then as the Parnashavari, as this, which is the Samaya Sattva, the Samaya deity, oneself visualized as the deity, one received empowerment from the 5 Buddha families. And this is the Pumba Digi Flagi Ringa Pumba Chugone. One visualized the 5 Buddha families granting the empowerment using the vase, the deities, the nectar from the vase, and then one melts indivisibly between the wisdom deity and the oneself as a Samaya deity, melts and unites indivisibly, and this is the actual empowerment.
알았어. 다때 인도 로마치란 소 류장보다 셈바사우 안 용네 땡에 범퍼쳐되게 진압시인도 지란소 타말글 류데 데 동바니도 주스 이제는 말 동바띵 안라더니 다 지란소 빠르다 단 타간다마다 요레티르 투 로마치마 어떠가 인잔소나 이지 봄네 쇼로치 슬루테 타말바 마임바 데니 텔랑아케 데니 라마 도지 로프 투카네 오젠트네 데니 디카르세 이시선바 찐인데네 데니 지란소라 땜 거요레스 네 pomba chote ke sinjelam do tomba ni do tomba ngang telarang la ti churanzo da lojuma tamsek semba do jorson sam jamzuma
이 젠덴 차네 안에 낭라 팀 안에 담식 semba 차게래.
말이 담봉에 chote ke sinjelam느라 대차르티 소바와 휴도시도 tomba ni do 저 tomba ngang telarang la da loma chiranzo 담식 semba 그 다 로주마 그 잔수나지 조송 상고래 되니 라마 토카네 오제트네 이시선 받아서 깨땅 대치란소라
땜제
땜고레스 소나나 카와바바다
라소. So first please sit straight and have a clear mind, and then one should get the water empowerment, the vase empowerment, the nectar, and then
the blessing, first blessing sindu tamarpe duje shatal tu pumbo pa zangma yangora pompa wangila yongore dada de levam te ke jinap sindu sosu tamarpe shatal tu pumbo de teni tomba ni de jonne tomba ngang tegarang teni dara samaya sarpa ritu lojuma ko jansuna yin jorson sang
digi lenchero duchigi lenche chinchilamne. So one, after having sitting straight with a clear mind, received the blessing water, the cleansing, and upon receiving the cleansing water, please think that one's body has become the state of emptiness, and from there think that one becomes the deity Parnashavari in the rainbow kind of empty, clear aspect. And then you should have maybe some of the photo. If you have some photos, that will be very helpful. And then think of oneself in this aspect. And from the Vajra Master, light emanates from the Vajra Master, which then invite the wisdom deities from their natural states. And those wisdom deities will come and melt into oneself as Parnashavari.
Teni chiran soke Travala omkar pun rembala ama po tukala hongombo. Teni lama doje lopun tinaje. Teni Parnashavari tinaje otro yo sana teni. Ta chiran so tamsek samba tara teni la ishi samba. Men dhamara ta driva trova kapso. Teni pepso ne. Ta so na kawa papa naje teni ma. Temson samu jesi. Tamsek te pa tela ishi pa.
Nika ro lopun da loma nika hongiro.
Samala oma hongra.
So please visualize oneself as a deity with the three places being marked by the three syllables Om, white Om, red R, and the blue Hong. Both the deities as one self-visualized deities, and the Vajra Master visualized as a deity. And when the Vajra Master plays with the Dhammaru and the instruments, please think that the wisdom deities come from their natural places and melt into oneself like the snow melting into the snowflakes melting into the snow.
Om Vam Bengani Dada Hong Pai Om Soba Washuda Sarvadharma Soba Washuda Hang Dong Bang Le Hazabe Madan Davedina Pam Yegyangole Jibe Loma Chiranzo Tru Loma Jin Zagir Tankum Dojanga Ye Na Yung Karvasa Ye Sum Doji Datanda Yung Sum Yaga Yu Ding zeb dan jeba yaba namba shara choyin yeba lanzo yunban chungwa jingi daga baba shantab jinga towa jungzen changi da ziba neta duma liba hyabjin nimba dundab je jubin je yande daga dawa om karbon rimba ama botoka hong bo deya sumne wazen hason tribe ramgin je nene gomba dan dawa ihi sembe cho nyezer jirda dan daba jinga daba dosina kawa baba da loma chirana la seb seb da thambara jiho om Parnashavari 지난주 담색 선발라 라이 희선바 진장야 바테 테네 마냥바 템보스는 도제로 본 걸로 도제 야송 삼로제스
타마디 도제구 로본 차르베
라
타마디 고 도제구 로본 차
지난주 담색 선발라 라이 희선바 그 신질랍 차르지서 티 스납데소 템보스는 걸로 도제로 본 걸로 도제 야는 템보스에 송삼
고라 고숨나 So gola. Ale, okay, lasso. So please think that oneself has become indivisible from the 5 wisdom deities that has been invited and melted into oneself as the deity Parnashavari. And then please think that there is this has become stabilized in one state. This is indivisibly, and visualize that there is a Vajra at the top of the crown of one head.
La yang lo bong je to ko song ju ju su je wang ko dan je ba wang ka la re nga yam ye san ju sim ba da sama tho da to mo la yin na ba dün je na kwa jian da wom be da pu ban ba de za so wa wom be da du ban ba de za so wa wom be da a lo ba de za so wom be da ngin de ba de za so wa wom be da ne we de ba de za so wa do je jin je san je la do wa je be chi da wang yong de yong ne je da Tandalanzar so here Lobonja Sorata Beja Wanga Gumbanze Sanjo Sambanam Jeta here Jo Sanjo Samanam Jodojela Tonam de Gek Tomonam Josojo Son Laya Padam Pomonam Toma Chiranga den Soso Danja Zebaden Lasoba Den Laya Metoda Gogon Lasoba Charam Belim Ye Bambakamba Sanjo Sinjera Yiji Chichi Kama Junze Yawazona Wahangor Mbando Wahangor Dorje Jembone Kamzamba Yesazeba Sanje Kunje Sansamje Nile Songwa Jimbaraza Masawada Tangada Benkingada Samaya Yeraya 대다라 왕골과 늦어 주준줄로 탐제 강 드마 탐제다 최열라마 진든체와라 렉기다보 돈요 주바당 야왕의 워진 로봉제 토크 사원제 우주그로 왕라야 용코제 로마 치랑 남제 바쁘 보가 남나서 또 템베 무반즈 디마로쇼야
cover
대다라 왕골과
just 대다 대수당 왜 니라 민두다
엄마 사바타 땅가다 베킹가다 사마시라 용도베
민두 대수 어디 심파디 딱
심바카르라
어디 니 어디 심파디 여보 요말에서 좀 뒤치면 이마로 왕코르 조세로 본 감송기 디르베
디지털 대다라 왕골베 사바타 땅가다 드는도와
감송기 작가 체체 상계 군기 상와 상송기라
상와 짐바르잔도와 사바타 땅가다도와
도
디지털 대다라 왕골베 드츠 추진세 되지 다 담보 그 번버 왕다
라서
로조마 그 번버 왕다 때 번버 쳐라티는 왕토요레스
라서 I will bestow this empowerment, the great Vajra revered throughout all three realms, and a reason from the place of the three secrets of all Buddhas. Om Sarvat Tathagata Abhi Shekata Samaya Shriye Hong.
Next.
Tadudungyore. Yomaredi.
대다라 왕골베 뭐다왜
대다르왕코 왜 디도지?
주준시야.
Oh yeah, okay. By granting the empowerment in this way, the stream of nectar fills the body and purifies the stains. The excess water gathers at the top of the head and becomes the crown of the lord of the respective family. In this, Amoghasiddhi in this case.
로봉제 똑같으니 말로쇼.
Prompted by the light from the seed syllable at the heart of the master, the male and female empowerment deities, together with their retinue, dissolve into disciples via their body pores.
대다르 지선나메 르제고네 사고 드마 박샤 덴젠단지 바다 그 지선나마 말리바 톱 르라에 지름 한동 송조거는 바고 발라왕 제버 쪼근 드버까와 진데 세바예노 다텐데 따라 그 범법한테게 소수 르데 살아곰 줘야게 르 소수 르데 르 라이 나와다 동바 송던 줘봐 다곰 줘야게 왕차더라레스 대 곰는 냠니세나 틴 레버텔라 산제 건도 야 그까와 진데 세송 사테리 대따라 지사더니 마 로로
니가 그래.
고도고
니 카가도 어디 난다디. 주디 원디.
가요 말에
단다디 바자 다 봐라. 제수 낭웨 루기
야,
고네 사페
때
바자
말로로
치마.
되니 마토 말로테
Okay, lasso. Through this empowerment, the stains of habitual tendencies accumulated with the body are purified together with your clinging. The empowerment for the body of the deity is completely obtained. One is empowered to practice the body of the deity, the generation stage of union of clarity and emptiness.
드레버 쭉은 드레버
And the body okay. So this empowers us to practice the body of the deity and to achieve the results of the Nimanakaya.
야, 다 다라시야테 그 범퍼왕들 때네 디케 디소수 르테 라이 제렘 나와다 동바 송던주바 곰초야 그 왕차라레스 대스로스네 나와다 동바 그 제렘데 곰나 되는 다 마음바단 레버들라 산지 트르퍼금 주야 가와진 세송.
So based on the empowerment of the vast empowerment, we are empowered to practice the clear and empty aspect of the deity's body, and then we have to receive the fortune to achieve the result of the body of the deity as Nimanakaya.
다니바 송그 지난그 고로지스네 라마도제로 보는 소반데는 지디시 고레스.
So secondly, we have to request the Vajra Master to grant the empowerment of the speech of the deity.
노진전바 공수소 나는 로라 펜돈도 나지 왕골 이시치 무릎들와 나라졸 무릎들와 나라졸 무릎들와 나라졸.
Vajradhara, please listen to me, so that I can benefit sentient beings. Please grant me the Vajrayana empowerment, and please bestow the accomplishment of great wisdom.
대내 로봉당 로마 지라나 라르사베 강네 로봉제 토건 함테 사원당 제발레 말메 찍레 니치제 처던 함테 사원당 제바 주 로봉제 현네 돈 로마 지라남제 샤르드 쇼네 현건 함테 사원당 제발라 소서 초라 초야바터 템바 줄베미 바당 제반데 지든조 된도와 담아로.
So, both the master, Vajra master, and disciples who are visualized as the deity, from the heart of the master emanates a string of mantra syllables along with the sixth syllable. Like the flame of butter lamps that is lit from one to the next. The garland of mantra syllables and the sixth syllable comes out through the master's mouth and enter the disciples via their right nostril or their mouth. They descend and merge with the mantra, garland, and sixth syllable at their heart. And they merge like water being poured into water.
다 하다 지디시 고레스.
Also, not the
Okay.
So now we repeat the recitation of this mantra.
Om Pekhatse Panna Shavare Sava Mare Parshamane Hong. Om Pekhatse Panna Shavare Sava Mare Parshamane Hong. Om Pekhatse Panna Shavare Sava Mare Parshamane Hong. Yang Jidinano Jis Jomdin Dake Zungla Je Dala Nyewar Zed Sol Jomdin Dake Zungla Je Dala Nyewar Zed Sol Jomdin Dake Zungla Je Dala Nyewar Zed Sol.
So please recite the following. Enlightened Master, I will stay close to you. Please keep me close.
Jomdin Dala Zala Je Dalangovan Zed Sol Hajing Zed Sol Triotin Ban Zed Sol Tenezo Ban Zed Sol Ten Ben Choram Yovan Jidin Sanata Yanada Menjuba Chijadan Bajikanam La Kipsi Ban Then Jidin Give Tahiniba Tahim Buzonzo Baden de Yomasuda Didan Benzayezoa Tedar Jisanawa Ngak Goni Sapa Trima Pacha Tenzita Chipata Song Jisanawa Malipa Top Nga Lai Chirem Sanga Chakton Sungyuk Rimba Davala Wang Dreva Longun de Pekawa Chintu Sepa Yenos Temalo.
Di Minduda.
Yori.
Di Tetar Jesu Nang Werebe.
Yeah.
Ngaki.
Yeah.
Thus, after being empowered, the karmic imprints and defilements accumulated with the speech and all grasping are purified. You have received the complete speech empowerment. You are now empowered to recite the deity's secret mantra, inseparability of sound and emptiness. As a result, you will have the fortune to accomplish the Sambhogakaya.
Oh yeah, that thing do ngak and do tap the so. Chakwa tang tongba. Ke koya yuba. Semya meba. Then the tongba. Chakton sungyuk rimba yin the thing yamni nana. The maumba and do long contribaka into say so.
So, if you practice the mantra of the deity, the union of clarity of sound and emptiness, one will be able to achieve the resultant state of the Sambhogakaya of the deity.
That's about the Tokyo Wang the Tokyo Wang Tokyo Jinan to the Solan de Bande Jidun Zero Jis.
So next please recite the following to request the empowerment of the mind of the deity.
Dorjin Zamba, Gonzo Sol, Dan and Rola, Pendunta, Pao Dorje, Lopunji, Lomcho Tenzin Ji the Sol, Lomcho Tenzin Ji the Sol, Lomcho Tenzin Ji the Sol.
Vajradhara, please listen to me. For my own and the sake of other beings, O heroic Vajra Master, please arouse in me the meditative absorption, the supreme mental state.
Lopon Lara Sava Toka Savon La Warren and the Jija Laya, Toka Popa to Jukan and the Jija Laya, Nesam Papa Pogada Jiba Tam Jin Ladang Davada. Namte Sound something Jana Balas of Pata Mipason, Loma Chirana, Lara Sava Lunga Yisam La Timbe, Chiranam de Lunga Yisam Tan, La Loma Chuma, Jankukuson to Yermi the Churpe Mupata Jibata Jetting in Zinanya Barjondo.
From the seed syllable at the heart of the master, who is visualized as the deity, light emanates. It reaches the deity that is generated in front. It gets prompted, and from its three places, as well as from all its body pores, emerge inconceivably many appearances of the form of the deity itself, the mantra and seed syllables, and the implements. These dissolve into the three places of body, speech, and mind of the disciples visualized as the deity. Thus, body, speech, and mind of the disciples become inseparable from the green Parnashavari deities' body, speech, and mind. Thus, the master and the disciples should think and meditate in this state.
Gendun tamba chidin tibera kiso la dama da lama yin jen bene so din chorang o sa ki da ba je yan da nen jidin ke bera kiso ba ta hin ba zon zo ba den da de la yo ma sa da de da da ba ya so wa de da ra ji sa na we yi je go ne sa ba ma ba ja den de je ba ta 토기 지섬 나와 말레바 톱 셈라에 토기랑기 사르와탄 똥바 송던 주버른 바르 군발로와 데베 추건 레바가와 진도 세바예노
Nirtes Kagaduda.
그냥 대달에 시작되는 말로지.
So, with this empowerment, the stains accumulated with the mind are purified. The empowerment for the mind of the deity is completely obtained, and one is empowered to practice the mind as the nature of the deity's mind, the stage of clarity, emptiness, a union of clarity and emptiness.
다 로이나는 초도 줄 봐. 왕순바데 로이나는 초도 줄 봐. 띵인지 이제 왕을 하래. 된디. 다 띵인지 세야데 셈살와다. 똥바. 송던 좀데 냠니세나 사동 줘 봐. 되니 마음반 레버들라 산지 추지건도 약 가와데 진도 세바 이노 라.
Logi chodo gyuba thing is in Rebe. Okay. So the supreme state of mind is a state of samadhi, and the empowerment which grants us to practice the samadhi of union of clarity and emptiness, then grants us the fortune to achieve the state of the fruition of Dhammakaya.
알았어. 다딘 타마텔라더니 까고 하시네. 숭아그 왕. 돌말라더니 숭아그 왕들에스.
Sungwagi wang.
숭아. protect.
The
토끼 왕들 거라. 대소 타마디 숭아.
This shibara. So the fourth stage is this is the stage of the empowerment of the Tomara, and this is the empowerment of the protector.
다 돌마 왕라 미반데 인던 주스. 돌만데다 타메데베 좀딘데. 르투 로마 주마 양구 라초. 로마 치랑 남지 지워르 진장발라 소바 따베 네갑스 가진 해신 튠진 르바당 타톡 르투 로마 주메 곰팡토베 까와진도 줄베 미반주스
디라미도 이나는데
라
디라미도다
찍들라면도 왜
미도디
오케이
양가스나디 로라스네 규기
돌만데다 데니 르투 로마 주마 타마데바 데니 디 라초 르투 로마 주마 라초 코르스 차마 지랑남지 지오라 데니 라마 도지 로봉케 진장 대지장 왔들라 지랑초 그 소라 답베 데네캅스 땅가치 다 딩창게 카로네 나차 바치 차마 셰싱 소순 튠지 레바단데 반 르바당 데는 타톡 데 냠슬라나 데니 르투 로마 주마 양고 그 곰팡토 버까와 진도 저르페 메반주 스조송 사네미 바테고레스
지고라 검라. So the Torma is indivisible from the deity Parnashavari and her retinue, and the Vajra masters invite them to rest on the crown of your head. So supplicate them at the crown of your head, and through this supplication, in the future, for the temporary results and temporary benefit, think that you will be free from obstacles, temporary obstacles, and problems such as the virus. And ultimately, you have the fortune to achieve the state of the deity Parnashavari.
Chomdender Chuto Ma Jume La Zo Namji Dorji Loma De Namji Lila Koye Sinjelo Ngala Sunga Sinjelo Ila Tuji Sinjelo Nedon De De Kiva Sinjelo Nezi Dengo Jombara Sinjelo Pamje Nindam Pavara Sinjelo Nyoto Sanje Toba Sinjelo Om Parnashavari Abhashara Savavara Namarana Hom. All right. That's okay. 좀 딘데 루트 로마 준비 되니 지수나마 참아 톱요레스.
So now you have all received the permission and empowerment of Bhagavati Green Parnashavari.
대엔디티 담색라다네. 자와게 담색다 인라게 담색니 자와 담색들라. 되니 상조 섬나바 니 송도와 군접라 샘진 탐지 파마인바 된담랑 콘데게 참아 똥바니인바 대하고.
So for this practice, there are two samayas, the root and the branch samayas. For the root samayas, there is the tsawagi tamse the
상조 샘나바니
numbani.
군접 담된담.
So for the root samayas, there's two types of bodhicitta, the ultimate bodhicitta and conventional bodhicitta. For the practice of conventional bodhicitta, one should always keep in mind that all sentient beings are one's parents. And for the ultimate bodhicitta, one should remember that all appearances are the state of emptiness.
다 대인데 드레네 존데 상 마제게 바르드 치랑라 예담라 예마요나 라사마 지바레스 데미 데니 루투 로주마 예담 그 라시네 데 냠스 랭게 인 삼나 다 랭초야 그 왕차데 톱요레스.
So from now on, as far as the Yidam deity is concerned, one should know that all the nature of the deities are the same, and if one choose to practice the deity Parnashavari, one has now received the permission and empowerment to do so.
다 대인데 데 라라 존 데게 송거 님보 다 두탑 같이 소수 톱톱라 데니 도르디나 왕셔야데 lunga yisum ke megewa panghe lunga yisum gewal ko kogein sangore me semji na phe mata nepa mezi samne tamja ti thoni tuni ti wangde gupa jimsi teres.
So as far as the practice of the deity is concerned, then one should practice as much or as hard as we can the sadhanas and all the relevant mantras, but the main purpose of this practice is to purify the obscuration of three doors of body, speech and mind, and one should strive to uphold this commitment to benefit others, and if not, at least not to harm others.
Okay, tana jidiwa
Jiduriyore.
ti tamsik tanadwa
Tamsik.
te lojo
Ale di chokchu narbe.
ya
Uh-huh.
tren de sar lojo tema.
Ngalo ngelo. Okay, so for the samaya, for the receiving of the samaya commitment, please recite as follows: Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10th direction, please heed me. Master, please heed me. I, please say your own name, will from now on, until I reach complete Buddhahood, hold the deity as my Idam deity. and here say the name of the deity, and we'll hold Mahakala as protector who guards the teaching. Diribe. Adi.
Tati yayo. Yeah.
This sonam gigur.
Yeah. Te tan dordina lunga yisum petini magewa pankin gewala kuna. Tati nyamni kar tato sige yin samne. Tani jidina ro chis.
Konda yanga sonoji.
Lunga yisum ke magewa pangne. Tani lunga yisum gewala kur.
Yaraso.
Tani ti nyamni te la ratu loma chumba la gomya nga daya. Tingi de gomya te katsena. Te sige yin samne ke. Tani jidina ro chis.
Okay. So please repeat the following to abandon, the pledge to abandon the obscurations of the body, speech, and mind, to engage in the virtues of the body, speech, and mind, and to engage in the practice of Parnashavari.
Zobu jetara katsar pa te da thamche da ki ji tene tsamte da tinto chi la da ne bla chi chi je lomar zungwa tang chai chang ne je de so chai chang ne je de so chai chang ne je de so te ma lo shu
Tadilamido.
yo zobu jetara se
Çoğulu dişler. This song. This is Zo gitar.
제자
Sok.
다들 저런 인기 로고면 보이 로고 말아
The inji
인기 다들 팔로 오신데 그
according to what the master has ordered. Inji amindu. Kain. Okay, diro. Mindu. Inji dipe tuntundu.
Yeah,
I shall do whatever the principal law command. Please recite as follows. Master, I will do all that you have commanded. Henceforth, I will be your servant and make offerings to you. Please accept me as your disciple and enjoy some part of my offering.
다 그린타나 그윤데 라마 도지 로본 어디 레투 로마 치메 왕코르손 투지 치에스 멘단 부고레 텐데 테 멘단 바바쇼 사예 베제소 예메도다 라라른 예녜데 짐반데 산제신라 메데 프로와 로구남다 옌데 제월효 고송 용조라메 초난라 선난산송데 예니제 Dale lomju nasi yongyi la lami choga ngara doso om goron devanda kenara namanda parti za so ha. Ola sotat tereng retu loma chume wang de tara drop song tendi dik give zawan deke tan nekaps tare natsat 요거 셰야다 준체야 된 타토 셈진 탐지 된도 대와 저보 산지는 거 붙이도 된 호와시긴.
So that was the offering of mandala as the thanking for the ceremony, for the empowerment. And now we shall make the dedication. We should think that we are dedicating these virtues of the receiving the empowerment, so that the temporary results of the pacification of the virus will happen, and then ultimately for the aim of placing all sentient beings in the state of Buddhahood.
Janchok sem cho rambo che ma che pa na je jor che ji pa nyam ba me ba kong ne kong dom pe wa shu sem je ne ba je nye ba nyor de ne le tha jor ro we ne na ma le ba ta don jong wa me ba shu cha Semjin tamje dedan denjero je, ngendo tamje dada tombara hyo, sancho samba kanda soyo, deda kunje molan drabje je, gire tonta je je hewa, menten nebe jindan drawa dan, tumban drabje posam zojo, trahi de jan den de le hyo. Teni tarang ti trajan de juni teni dreva yotse tsama la tuji ches teni chiran tsoko wang de tobole ten du de yapo je nyamse lene ta dara tutsu nyintang de kapsula teni men ne thola men kitala tran jongo re ten du te tsama tutsu tamdeng sin nyamse lene ches.
So now we've all received the empowerment through the internet, and so please practice well. And now we have the problem with the sickness due to the virus. So please use your time well and practice accordingly.
Tanita loza wala tuji che se ya ta teta chapi te rene ti lo ta pengchang chongkang sama go jap sale te kong ke tapshin tse ne tani laptop sarwa ta parche sarwa te so te se pe nima mambo la kawle jap betsun se yore te so la tuji che sri chi.
So I would like to thank the translator, and also I would like to thank all those who have put in so much effort to procure, to get all the instruments, the computer and the cameras, despite all the shops have been closed at this current situation.
Tani loma tsama da nyingong ji la yang jia di tik in de hie de ja go de nyingong ji la. Tani ja ya yin da hi de lek.
So I will give some instructions, some explanation about the practice this afternoon. Thank you, everybody. Tashi
Okay.
dilek.